You know, this is the type of game that I would spend like months on, maybe years on. This and Room World, you know? Learn basic expanding in this tutorial. Learn basic expanding in this tutorial. A refugee escaping the war is passing by and he wishes to join. Okay. In the game, there will be refugees asking to join the sect. It is a good opportunity for expansion, but growing too fast will put pressure on infrastructure and food provision, so please consider carefully. Okay. Except this dude. You've gained a new character. Each character excels at a type of work. Open the work schedule menu and arrange suitable work for each character. Okay. He's 8. In under following effects, sense action. Because the third character has the best ability to be a miner. Click the first character, mining position. You've assigned work for the characters and providing a suitable tool can greatly improve their work efficiency. Select a work area, status, produce, pickaxe. Equip. Assigning a suitable job to a new disciple helps improve work efficiency for the whole sect. When arranging different jobs, different tools should be provided to disciples to increase their individual efficiency. Character needs are not met, their mood will be negatively affected, which lowers their work efficiency and even makes them slacken work. Now let's see what the new character needs. Room needed. Needs a room. Sign. New guy. Pay careful attention to the characters' moods and satisfy their needs to ensure that the sect runs more efficiently. Besides waiting for refugees to join, the player can send inner disciples out to find new characters to join or participate in special events to recruit new disciples after establishing the sect. The player can explore these and contents while playing the game. Learn basic healing in this tutorial. Alright. Okay. Medicine. Bunch of stuff. Work. Healer. Oh, who's it? Can place the electricity healing bomb to see the instruction. Okay. There are not many herbs in the wild, so the player can plant a herb garden in advance to ensure a steady supply of herbs. Infection. Player can place a cursor in the area affected their injury. The player can place cursor. Okay. Healer. Healer. When a disciple set as a healer is injured, it is possible that no character will treat the disciple. The character can assign the healer job to another disciple and adjust the work schedule and priority or interrupt any disciple's current action in order to treat the injured disciple. Infection. Cure fully in 308 seconds. There are other items in the game that improve healing effects such as talismans and acupuncture waiting for the player to explore. Learn the methods and meaning of foundation training for outer disciples in this tutorial. Learn the methods and meaning of foundation training for outer disciples in this tutorial, okay? Cultivation. As shown in the image, if an outer disciple skips their daily training routine, their foundation will be reduced by 1k. Even a disciple who has completed their foundation training is no exception. Must be training. An outer disciple's foundation training is only complete when their foundation reaches 25k. This is the foremost requirement to become an inner disciple. Training, training, training. Work hard. Work. Train. Timetable schedule. Failed. The player can arrange and adjust the timetable for outer disciples training to ensure they follow the daily training routine. An outer disciple who has activated work hard or train outside of their daily work. Disciples with certain tags can gain patient faster. Okay. Oh, I didn't even read that. Okay, a player can place the cursor on bear gal to see the foundation provided by it. It use the as menu, but let's see, quick access. Just the training. Says quickly gain a lot of foundation by eating bear gall. Items like pills and elixirs can also be eaten to quickly gain a lot of foundation. There are also other ways to accelerate foundation training, waiting for player to explore. To learn how to select a suitable law. The meaning of law matching. How to study from a master and several common training methods. Real. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go through this. Okay. Match. This disciple is not suitable for the current law. Please check if another disciple matches the law. The player can use the law matching chart to see if a disciple is suitable to practice the law. The higher disciples' 5 attributes are, the better they match the law. So different disciples may have different matching laws. Choose law. Okay, this law is suitable for women. Okay. Whoa, what's that? Okay, you're mentally unstable. Once a law is selected, it cannot be changed or cancelled, so how well a law matches will have a large influence on the disciple's future practice. It's a lot to learn, guys. It's a lot to learn, and I don't remember all of them. A master can't teach their disciples the manuals they have learned. When a master teaches a manual, it will cost less inspiration. When the disciple is promoted to an inner disciple, they can choose an inner disciple in the state of golden core or higher to be their master. When the disciple's law is the same as the master's, the disciple's practice will be more efficient. The player can click here to set the training mode to auto so that the disciple will automatically change their training mode if needed. The practice mode, okay. Mind. Adjust mental state until... Okay, player can click here to set... to seek peace so that the disciple will continue to improve mental state while seeking peace. Training. The player can click here to set training mode so that the disciple will continue to gain a lot of inspiration and a little experience during the practice. Trains automatically for increased inspiration, okay? After the disciple becomes an inner disciple, there will be 4 more training modes, each of which responds to inner disciples' different needs for their practice. For example, practice is mostly to gain experience for faster breakthrough. Seek peace is to improve mental state in case the disciple becomes enthralled. Training is to gain inspiration for study of manuals. And the player can also choose auto to let inner disciples adjust their own training pace. The player can select different training modes according to each inner disciple's individual. Okay. That's confusing to me. Until we actually play. For me to actually learn. But at least it gets a rough feel. Learn how to gain and automatically manage stamina in this tutorial. Okay. The player can place the cursor on the stamina bar. Stamina in an inner disciple's practice needs to continue cost stamina, and when stamina hits 0, the disciple cannot keep practicing until they consume elixirs or food to replenish stamina. The player can place the cursor on stamina pill to see its effect. Pills. Eat. Pills. Wait until stamina is replenish. Check the stamina bar, okay. That's 3. Practice. Inner disciples can also consume food and convert it to stamina, or increase the consumption rate of food and gaining rate of stamina to further improve the conversion effect from food to stamina. I need some stamina. I'm getting sleepy. Not because of the game. It's fine. I was just I haven't had my coffee. And I'm not going to drink coffee today. Whew. It's hard. I'm addicted to coffee. I've had problems. The player can click here to set auto eat so that the disciple will automatically eat food to gain stamina. Okay. Player can click here to set elixirs first so that the disciple will automatically choose to eat elixirs first to gain stamina. Player can click here. Yeah. There are many items that increase stamina or the gaining rate of stamina, such as rare medicine and treasures, elixirs, talisman. Okay, learn the meaning of key absorption. Alright. Alright, let's learn this. The player can place the cursor on fasting pill to see instructions. Player can place, okay. Consume the fasting pill to become immune from hunger for 2 days. Food. Inner disciple has trained the key to exert that they absorb energy from the surrounding environment and no longer needs to eat. 30. Player can place, okay. Okay, an entity savage, okay. $100. The reason for fasting in the game is to reduce disciples' consumption of food and water to decrease their need for food and drink, and therefore the cost of resources. But reducing an inner disciple's need for food and water will reduce the amount of stamina converted food. That's a lot to take in, guys. Ugh. Player can place the cursor on inedible pill to see the instruction, okay? Inidia pill? Inidia? I don't know. Player can place the cursor, okay. Something about exert that they absorb energy again. Still confused on that part. Eventually they eat less food and don't need food anymore. Player can place the cursor on the need for food bar to see the change. Okay. The reason for key absorption is to gain energy from the environment in order to maintain a level of hunger and thirst. The more efficient a disciple absorbs key, the better they can convert food to stamina. When an inner disciple's consumption of food and water increase, the amount of stamina converted will increase too. Okay, learn to craft. After the disciple becomes an inner disciple, there will be new interactions waiting to be activated by building these unique buildings. Okay. Alchemy. Stamina pill. Firm. Put it in there. There was an anime I watched about something like this where they use these a cauldron or whatever um to make pills. Wonder what happened to that anime. Loop 10. Okay. Concocting elixirs not only needs the basic materials for elixirs, but disciples also need to increase their alchemy level or learn other elixir recipes in order to concoct more advanced elixirs. The player can also use loop to concoct elixirs in batch or cancel the loop to stop concocting. Okay. Craft. Artifact. What? What am I doing? Oh, the wrong one. Success rate 10%. Mental state pristine. Player can place cursor, okay. I don't know what just happened there. I guess crafting swords. Any common material can be used to craft artifacts. Oh, but it will cost an amount of key. The higher the tier, the more key it needs. The success rate for artifact crafting is positively associated with disciples' mental state, as well as their artifact crafting level. Draw. Chili talisman. Please follow listening to draw talisman. Okay. 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 They do it right. Um, showing what am I clicking? What am I doing? What the player draws a talisman will be the quality of the final product, which is also an important factor that influences this effect. The player can replace the cursor on the wish, smelt. What is going on? In the game, various items will gradually absorb ki from nature. An inner disciple can smelt them to obtain spiritual stones and dispose of unneeded resources. Okay. Man, it's getting so complex. My brain can't take it. In this tutorial, learn the main factor that affects the cultivation speed of an inner disciple and effect of their factors. Law. How would a character's main stats and cultivation law match? Element. The player can place the cursor, just element match. Benefits to 5 elements. Aid. A player can place the cursor to see the info on master and disciple in the practice menu. If it is higher than this, the disciple's cultivation speed will increase. It'll be in the same law. Cozy. Negative. Grants a bonus on your cultivation. You gain a bigger bonus by using higher level materials. Season. The player can place the cursor to see season practice. It's important to choose suitable season for cultivation and breakthrough. Man, it's a lot to remember. Ode. Mental state on cultivated. Player can place the cursor to see the info on mental state. Ugh. Alright. Above are the main factors that affect an inner disciple's cultivation speed. Not only do they influence the cultivation speed, but they sometimes affect the other aspects such as breakthrough and gaining inspiration. The player needs to explore more of the contents to train better inner disciples. Wonder source. X. This is extremely in depth for a small game. In depth. There's first fact of key. Maybe I should have had coffee this morning. More drink. A little more water. Heat that exists in nature can be absorbed by most items. Okay. Okay. Select the inner disciple. The player can place the cursor to inspect. Okay. Key is the basic source for the use of inner actions. Yep. Character absorb key from their surrounding. Okay. I think I'm pressing it too fast. Player can let inner disciples practice in a place with high key density that helps to increase the cultivation speed and quickly recover their key. Nard vine. Place it on here. Jade essence. Spirit world. Check the key gathering in Nard vine on display. Okay. Where's the key gather? What does it say? Gather key 75. Range 2. Key 2. Object. Attractiveness beautiful. Tier spirit relic. Okay. Check out that. Gather key 25. Range 3. Okay. Key 20. Magnificent. 12. Treasure. An item's ability to condense key is positively associated with its key gathering. And the key density around the item will slowly increase as well. A wide range of key gathering means it will affect the key density of a large area. Therefore, key is always flowing from areas with low key gathering